Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dota 2 Champions League Season 3. We've got one hell of a match today. It's going to be Alliance facing up against Meet Your Makers in a two-game series, followed by another two-game series. It's going to be Evil Geniuses versus Relax. And that's sure to be one hell of a game as well. But guys, I just jumped right into the drafting screen, and let's not pretend that was totally on purpose. I'm just going to go ahead and welcome in my co-caster, Mr. Rio Burrow, is going to be joining me on the microphone today to talk about some lovely Dota. And first thing first, Rio, did you notice the new change that that Steam Valve has put in with the names? And seems to be still a couple bugs there with Blitz Dota leading the helm of Alliance.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I don't understand what the North is either. I'm trying to figure out what that was. I'm trying.
I don't know.
I
either,
understand what Blitz. He could have that in the first, but I don't know where the North is coming from. That's just. And then HY. No. I guess they have HyperX. Yeah, HY. Admiral Bulldog. So he's taking it from the Chinese scene too. I don't know. There should be some good Dota early in the morning here in America. Actually, it's not early. It's only 11 here. So.
Oh wait. Where do you live? You live in Texas, right?
Tejas, yeah.
Yeah. See, you're a little bit lucky here because I was on the West Coast, so I was like, whenever I had these sort of games, I was waking up at like 8 a.m. in the morning. It was just awful for my days off. But at least you get like what, an hour difference, 2 hours?
Yeah, I get like 2-3 hours maybe.
Yeah.
If it's 18 CET, but else if it's the 16 CET, I have to wake up at like 8:30. That's like a regular school schedule.
Oh God, sounds awful. All right, man. Well, let's get into this game. We got a lot to talk about. We got Treant Protector, Centaur, Lycan, as well as the Ember Spirit all being banned away. Invoker and Shadow Demon is going to be picked up by Alliance, while the Bat Rider and Rubik goes the way of MYM. So we're going to have that big disruption into Sunstrike combo. Really, really dangerous. You pair that with another aggressive support, or even just a carry that's going to come online relatively early and likes to fight nice and early. Alliance are really going to be able to be very, very aggressive in their ganking if they want to.
And I'm interested to see what this patch brings. I feel like Witch Doctor is going to be picked a lot. Tree's obviously going to be picked a lot more too, I think, because you have Tree plus Lich. I'm watching the other game on the stream. I was watching on Beyond the Summit. Lich and Tree are getting owned, though. I mean, if you pick it, you don't really have any roam at all to set up. You just have survivability, and you have nothing to roam around. At least this game, we have a Shadow Demon and a Rubik. You can actually roam around and set up kills. But if you go too greedy, sometimes you're not going to be able to do anything around the map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is interesting because I know Alliance is certainly very, very well favored in this matchup up against MYM. In fact, I'm going to check the betting odds real quick. I'm sure it's just so heavily. 95.86% in the favor of Alliance on the Join Dota betting system. So this is just like Alliance are just way ahead when it comes to the favorites. But this is the new patch, and neither team has obviously adjusted to the new patch whatsoever. We could see something entirely new, something entirely different. In fact, you already see some of it being banned away as Alliance. They take away the Ursa, what's the swipe call? That is no longer unique.
Fury swipe?
Yes, that's no longer called a unique orb modifier. So that's probably a smart ban out. Luna is well taken away. Mirana and Conka being banned out by MYM. We're going to see a Lich pickup for Alliance, so they are going to be taking advantage of that newly buffed up Lich armor. Rio?
Talking to Mom.
Oh. I lost Rio. All right, well, we do have now Lich being picked up. So that's actually pretty smart since we know MYM. They pick up the Enchantress. Chances are, with the Bat Rider, the Rubik Enchantress, we're going to see a lot of early roaming from them and probably a lot of early pushing. So while Lich armor may not be that good of a defense in those early pushes going into the mid game, being able to apply that Lich armor to the towers is going to be a significant benefit. Being able to just limit, really, MYM's ability to push in as much as possible. So now just waiting on MYM's fourth pickup here. They need to be a mid or a carry. And we already know the mid matchup is going to be, it's going to be going up against an Invoker. And there are few heroes that can actually win a lane up against an Invoker.
It might be, yeah, you could do Puck, but eventually if Invoker just gets like Forge Spirits, he can normally do well in lanes. Yeah, they had these Sunstrike with the Shadow Demon setup. I like their lineup, but MYM, I like the fact that in this patch you can play, like teams are going to be playing more greedy with Lich and Tree probably, so why not pick up Enchantress more? I think we're going to seeing a lot of Enchantress. I don't think Chen's enough pressure applier, but I think with the change to Troll Warlord too, being picked up now, I think he's actually viable again. Just because the Whirling Axes, they take like no time to cast at all. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I was actually, when he picked up, I was like, oh, Troll, that isn't like one of the heroes that I really remember having big changes, and we just haven't seen him at all. But you're right, his cast point is now nothing whatsoever. So he just like keeps on trucking, and when he wants to pop that Whirling Axes, they will just pop out, and he won't have to stutter step at all. Now we are going to see Slark being picked up for Alliance, and well, there wasn't actually any changes to Slark.
I feel like the Troll Warlord, I think it was before MLG, maybe a month or two last year, or before TI4 last year, around before then. Troll got nerfed, but he was amazing middle lane. He was always picked, and just because he could win almost every 1v1 middle, and I think he might return to mid this game, and they're gonna get another carry. But I do like the Kunkka ban out, which I was gonna mention. I think Kunkka is actually probably one of the best heroes now, just for like, he's kind of like a brewmaster, sort. I don't know. But he just gives, for 10 seconds, you're not going to be taking damage, it feels like. That's a long time with his extra rum. I don't know. I think that hero's going to be seeing a lot of resurgence.
Yeah, I think, I mean, we already saw him being picked up here and there before the patch, but now after a bunch of small buffs, it's going to be just seeing more and more Kunkka left and right, and I think you're absolutely right, man. We're going to have Templar Assassin's going to be banned away by Alliance, and that would have been one of the better heroes to run mid up against the Invoker, but like you said, this could be a Troll Warlord mid as well, so, you know, we'll have to see whether or not MYM still need to pick up their carry or what. Leshrac is going to be banned out by Meet Your Makers, which is interesting. They apparently feel that they're either expecting a Lich offlane solo. That would be what it'd be. It would be Slark, Shadow Demon, and Leshrac as their tri-lane, and Lich as a solo. Do you think that's actually where we would see Lich nowadays?
I think the only place you can put Lich is offlane. If you put him mid, you're just going to be asking to get ganked by this Enchantress.
Well,
and
instead, it's going to be a Razor pickup here, which means we should be seeing some sort of aggressive tri-lane, but do they run it with the Slark or the Razor here? I kind of like the Razor here just because of the disruption, or no, maybe dual lanes, right? With the Lich, since they did pick up a Lich, that's usually the most favorable situation is to be running dual lanes when you have them.
Correct. If you do dual lanes, you normally want to have a Bat Rider or something safe lane, and then you can always go aggressive. And you can play really, really aggressive. You just need a hero like Bat Rider, Weaver, or some other survivable hero, Windrunner, to stay bottom lane. Your dual lane's gonna lose, but you can almost always win middle and top lane if they dual lane, because you can just have this Enchantress roaming. It just depends. I don't think they're gonna do that though, because they're gonna definitely want to protect their Shadow Fiend, and it depends on where he's gonna go this game. And normally, wherever the Shadow Fiend is going, you probably want the Lich to be there too. So they might rotate their lanes according to that.
Well, we'll have to keep an eye on where each hero is going, but while the lanes start panning out, let's go over who's playing what, because we also got to talk about that Blitz Dota tag. Right now on the MYM side, we got Ace, who's going to be playing right now the off-lane Bat Rider. Link is going to be on that Troll Warlord. Looks like he's going to be heading bottom, and it's just going to be a defensive tri-lane for them. MYM Crit is going to be on the Rubik. That leaves Unicorn. He's going to be on that Enchantress, and that leaves Rise for the middle lane, SF. And then on the Alliance side, we've got EGM, who's going to be playing that Shadow Demon right now. Loaded up as Blitz Dota for whatever reason. Just Valve, please fix. Okay, he's going to be on the Lich. We got Loda is going to be on the Slark. S4 is going to be playing that middle Invoker, and that leaves Admiral Bulldog, who's going to be playing an off-lane Razor. Now, I expected Lich to be with him, and maybe Ake will be rotating into that lane, but it looks like he's going to start out giving S4 an early advantage by sacrificing the creep in his lane instead.
Right, and does Rise normally, I don't follow MYM that much, does Rise normally play middle, or do they have Link middle more?
It usually is Rise middle.
Okay. So this is smart. I like Shadow Fiend mid more than a troll, because you can obviously stack the jungle and be more efficient if your lane does get shut down a little bit, if they do keep Lich mid. But he's not going to stay mid, and it's going to be on this Enchantress. She can do whatever she wants. She can go behind bottom tower, she can go middle, and she can get a kill normally. He's going to go Quads Wex. He needs level 3 to ensure that S4 doesn't die, but Sentry Wards on Enchantress could make it so that he still dies.
Now, what do you think about the fact Alliance, they're running this this dual lane, but it's going to be with a Razor. Razor in general is just sort of a potential offlane here. Now, he did get buffed. He's getting basically 0.6 extra strength per level, which is a huge increase for him, and it's exactly what a Razor needs. He only needs survivability. And Unstable Current was also slightly buffed, which just, again, makes him a little bit tankier. Do you think this is a viable position for a Razor coming into this next patch?
Maybe as offlane, it could work. I'd rather see a Tidehunter though, because that physical damage reduce. I mean, there's
me and you both, man. Me and you both.
Yeah, I know you talk about the hero a lot. I was playing against or with it last night. It's pretty stupid, right now at least. Well, Ace is still gonna have a little bit of okay time top. He might go down though. They don't have the cooldowns anymore though, so he can't actually get the CS. But
this is a damn pimpin' Slark set that Loda's got going on right now. He is like all decked out.
It's like a Crusader on his head. It's like, I'm gonna conquer you all.
Dude, and that's exactly what this dual lane is pretty damn dangerous. Like, I think you're right. Ace, as long as he is full health whenever he goes in, oh no, they picked up the kill. Admiral Bulldog looks like they caught him out with just the telekinesis into the slow coming out from the Troll Warlord. Troll just being so dangerous once he gets level 2, level 3, and those whirling axes come into play. So they do pick up that first blood in the bottom lane, but yeah, I was talking about the Shadow Demon Slark, just disruption, into a pounce. It's pretty dangerous lane for Ace.
Right, is he actually... Oh, no, Loda. That was a kill on Ace.
Do you think so? I think he would have been down the cliff. I think the pounce would have been long enough.
I think the pounce would have gotten to him to here. He would have been right here.
Either way, it would have been very, very close, but yeah, completely whiffed pounce there. Maybe Loda's not entirely dealing well. Bottom lane, Admiral Bulldog may go down again. He's zapping away all the extra damage, but Crit, he's got plenty of damage right now. Health potion up. He's just trying to do whatever he can to live. Crit's attack speed is slowed down by that last auto attack, but he's still going to be able to pick up that kill. Crit may fall here. Alliance, they got trying to dive in. Ake will be able to pick up the kill, but I think he might trade away his life. Link trying to get close enough. He could just get one bash, man. That's all he needs. Link moving around with that range form, now going back into melee. Gonna be able to get a couple hits here, and there goes that bash, securing the kill. He's going to go into range form and get it, and that Frost Armor is not going to be good enough. So this dual lane, man, doing works right now up against the Lich Razor lane. They picked up 3 kills to the 1 that was just sort of dove in for Ake. He probably knew he was trading his life for that support.
I feel like Unicorn should be going into the enemy jungle right now. He didn't get any lucky. He's only gotten Satyrs and Wildcats, so that's why he can't really gank too much, but he needs to get out of the jungle, let the Bat Rider just stack up more, and if Bat Rider goes out into this offlane, I feel like Enchantress either comes up and help or something, because I don't think he can stay top, and that's just one bad thing about having this, and they're going to just instead go back on bottom, apply more pressure, or they can go mid still. Either one. Probably bottom. Yeah, they're gonna go bottom. I mean, the one thing I love about Whirling Axes, though, about Troll 2 is that it only costs 50 mana to use Whirling Axes. It's a really nice, just spammable nuke.
It's very cheap, but they're going to come in from behind. They're going to catch out Ake first, slowing him down. He does have that Frost Armor, which is going to help a little bit, but in the end, he will fall, and Admiral Bulldog is just booking it downwards to get to pick up boots as well as a TP scroll and just get himself out of dodge. Now, when we first saw Troll...
Mid lane.
Oh,
S4.
no. Yeah, he's going to get caught out. He has a double damage, but he's not going to be enough. Cold Snap is just holding him in place, and EGM rewarded with a nice little regen rune there as well. So he's going to be a real happy camper. But I want to talk about this Troll build. When Troll first came onto the scene, we did see him building into a 1-4-4 build. But as time progressed and we saw more Troll, a lot of players started favoring a 4-4-1 build. With the Berserker's Rage obviously max second. You always go Whirling Axes. Which build do you prefer in this situation?
Oh, I would definitely prefer maxing Berserker's Rage. Well, top lane.
Yeah.
Ace is going to get caught out. And Loda's gonna die.
Oh, Loda's getting so low, but the creep, it's coming in.
Buyback.
You do have a teleport. Yep, buyback.
This is actually worth it.
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely. He's going to get the kill and a lot of experience out of that, too. Solo kill on Loda after he just fed him a little bit. Not bad at all for Ace.
Going back to your question, I like going Berserker's Rage max because you get the extra 30 movement speed. I think they buffed that a little bit, just maybe by 10. And you get the extra duration for the bash. So that's 2 seconds instead of 0.8. I don't think there's any point in maxing Fervor, in my opinion, earlier, when you get a longer bash and more movement speed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when did they... I remember thinking that it was like Troll, it was like 20, 20, 30, 30,
it was
but
10,
now it's
20,
10.
20, 30.
Oh,
now
yeah,
it looks like 10, 20, 30, 40.
Yeah, every level will increase it by 10 now. That wasn't from this last patch, though.
I don't know when this was. Maybe he just like added it. I think Ice Frog honestly adds stuff whenever he wants and doesn't tell anybody, and then it just shows up in games.
It's whenever he goes to pub, man. It's whenever he pubs and he's like, this hero is so shit. What do I do? What do I sneak in to just make him a little bit more powerful? Well, a little bit of extra movement speed here or there.
Well, he's getting dive top.
Yep, they're not going to get in range of the pounce. We do have teleports, and they're both very, very low. Loda should be able to get out because he's got his ultimate, but EGM won't be as lucky. He's surrounded by the Firefly, and he's going to go down after that one. Meanwhile, we also saw that Invoker was able to pick up the kill on the SF solo. So S4 doing a great job so far with his Quaswex Invoker. Of course, a big help was earlier when we saw EGM making a rotation as that Shadow Demon. Yeah, crit. Good, really good awareness there from Loda. Just good game sense, knowing that Crit was probably going to be heading over into that middle lane. Now, he may get caught out as we do have Rise coming in, but it's not going to be going down. Bottom lane, though, Admiral Bulldog gets low. The last nuke, not going to be quite enough. And the creep will die in the process of diving into the tower.
Good save probably by the Shadow Demon. Bottom lane. He TP'd down there. I didn't get to see it at the very tail end, but I'm pretty sure he saved somebody. S4 is searching for Rise. I don't think he's going to find him. And right now, this SS really poor, actually. He's getting outlasted by at least 15. It's just unlucky that he got ganked top rune by the Shadow Demon. And so now ever since then, he's been on the back foot, and he's slowly, surely, like, falling off.
Now, do you think that we should be moving this SF around? Because you're obviously seeing a ton of pressure on this middle lane. They're making sure that Rise does not get any time to farm whatsoever. Do they think maybe they should be putting the SF the bottom lane and move Troll around a little bit?
They're kind of in a hard place right now. Because if you go bottom, you're against a Razor. And you definitely can't go top against against Loda with the Slark. So it would be definitely going bottom lane, but you have the Lich constantly denying. You'd have to... Oh, no.
Tornado into a tornado. Crit hit S4 first, but S4 was able to turn around just in time before any extra damage went down. Ace, he should have actually... I thought he had mana, but maybe he used a little bit of extra after that. He is getting pretty close to his Blink Dagger, though. He may just completely forego Tranquil Boots in favor of the fact that he's docked up 1,400 gold and doesn't really want to slow down that Blink Dagger at all.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I thought this tower would be down somewhere, at least middle or bottom with the Enchantress, but they still haven't applied enough pressure, and I don't think they can now. With Invoker being so high level, he can just TP anywhere, and they have a lot of... I want to say they have a lot of kind of map presence now with Alliance. And it's going to be hard for them to actually get a tower now.
Look at that Hellbear Smasher. He is so damn buff. That guy is a beast. Should be praying for more Hellbear Smashers from now on. Just looking at him, man, I feel scared. Ace, he teleports to the top lane trying to defend this top tower because it's constantly being pushed in by Alliance. They're playing very, very aggressive with their Slark. A point booster being picked up here from Slark, and I kind of like this. I mean, you're going to be going for a Scotty eventually anyway, and point booster is a great stat item. S4 tries to make his rotation in, but Ace is a little too quick for that one, just zipping his way into the trees.
They pinged it out, and they had this word watching him rotate top. But, missed. Also, the EMP got buffed, nerfed a little bit. So now you have to almost always put down the EMP before you tornado if you want to hit the combo. So that's one good thing, at least from the patch. It's not as easy, but still.
Oh, Crit making a miss move there. He missed the tornado, but still, they're doing a lot of damage to Admiral Bulldog. The last tick, no, he saps away enough damage. And now the Chain Frost coming in. Ake now going on Crit, trying to finish up with the last couple auto attacks, but Link will be able to chase him away. Meanwhile, we did have a little bit of action going down
Ace,
at that top lane.
Yeah, Ace canceled Lotus TP with Flame Break. That's pretty good. Securing the kill bottom, no return kill either.
Yep. So beautiful. Admiral Bulldog falls. They get themselves a kill, and nothing really of consequence happens in the top lane. So close to that Blink Dagger, too. He's got to be feeling pretty scared, too, because we now have, like, the maxed out nukes of Slark. So you combine that with a Disruption and a little bit of Soul Catcher action. Ace gets caught once, man. He's going down, and that's just going to be delaying the Blink Dagger a couple minutes. So he's going to be playing this really passive, but as soon as he does have that, he can help out Rise a lot. And that's, I feel, the biggest thing an MYM need to do is once they have that basic items, they need to start rotating to help him out. S4, though, gonna run into Unicorn here. He's gonna be slowed up. Now the Troll coming in as well, but he's got a Force Staff. I believe he just brought that to himself just in time to be able to zip down the cliff.
They're gonna get this top tower. It just depends on whether they're gonna fortify. Yes, fortify. Might get the deny here.
Oh, man, Ace playing really aggressive on this one, trying to get it, but its tower goes down anyway. Loda now having to back up despite the fact Dark Pack Chain Frost was stolen earlier, and Crit uses it up against the Shadow Demon, being able to save Ace's life and secure that Blink Dagger that we've been aching for so long.
Shadow Demon got the tower, Shadow Demon got the death, and that is a Blink Dagger finally done for Batrider. He couldn't go to the jungle because of the SF and Enchantress, so that's actually, I think, a really fast off-lane Blink Dagger against the dual lane.
Now, what do you think Loda's build should be here? Now, he went for the Naked Point Booster. I highly doubt he's going for a Scotty first. That would be just such a damn greedy build. Is it going to be thinking about a BKB, or do we go Shadow Blade, or is Loda going to be going for his Blink Dagger that we've been seeing kind of rising in the scene lately?
I think that she's probably going to finish Scotty. If he would have went Shadow... Yeah. I don't think there's any point in actually going Point Booster first into something else. I guess you could do the mana like you're saying. The mana's good, but I feel like there's no reason to actually get it this early if you're not going to already commit to it. I guess I would not like a Blink Dagger because I already told you it doesn't have enough stats to catch up when they're free farming, and they might catch somebody out.
Oh, here comes EGM, going to lead with the Disruption. We do have Admiral Bulldog doing a good amount of damage with that basic nuke, but Crit is going to fall. Now Ace trying to get away. Rise lets loose that ultimate, but all the lines are still pretty decently health. Loda, though, gets popped real quickly as he tries to man up against the SF with his death. Oh, no, there goes the Troll, but Rise maybe thinking about looping around as we do have the low health Chain Frost still bouncing around. They're going to be able to kill the Enchantress, and now Rise on the way out. EGM getting low, can't secure that last hit, may tick out from the earth, 4 health, and he's going to be able to walk away from that Shadow Fiend death animation. So in the end, it's going to be a 2 for 4, and S4 has got to be real happy with that one, man. He walked away with a ton of gold for all those kills.
I'm surprised that MYM lost that really handily. I guess they were kind of scattered. The Troll Warlord went back in, he got picked off, and after that they immediately... Well, because he was running, trying to chase them down, and then they just immediately turned on him and blew him up. The S4 might get picked off.
Yeah, telekinesis, and we do have the Batrider coming in with that Blink Dagger, gonna pull S4 back, and I doubt he's gonna be able to force that forward, but it's still, we got the last bit of Fate Bolt damage coming out from Crit. That does secure the kill.
Shadow Fiend, I don't know if his Requiem killed anyone. I think it didn't. They almost got Lich, but he eventually got away. All in all, maybe they'll probably trade towers. No, actually, MYM, they might be coming out ahead if they get this tower here, because they're also pressing top. They want to defend this though.
That nuke is so harassing. We do have the Purge going down on Ace. He's trying to get some distance here to Firefly over the cliff. Will get it. And there goes the Razor. Instantly falling. Unicorn still going for more. The Enchantress hitting damn hard with that impetus shot. And we do have Ace being able to blink his way back to safety. So Alliance, they do defend their tower, but they lose top lane. Yep, S4 gets the deny. Nicely done. And now Link with no mana can no longer really fight back to middle lane though. Rise and the rest of his crew is continuing to push in, doing a good amount of damage, but you could see that level 2 ice armor is certainly helping out the tower, giving it that extra bit, slowing down the attack speed of MYM as well.
Yeah, it's good that they didn't put in deny range. As for TP tops, they had a good window to actually take mid tower, but now they don't, and this might get dispelled.
Oh, that was so smart. Crit. He would have gotten that dispel. Good to turn around with the tornado, but he's still going to get caught.
I think if he just stayed, actually, in Viz, he might have still died, though. No. Yeah, actually would have, probably. The fade time on the leap, it all depends on that pounce from Slark. What would have happened? If he had hit it, then he would have definitely died. If he hadn't, then...
Yeah, it's sad because that was such a heads-up play. Him not taking the invis, but running past to dodge the tornado and then turning around and grabbing it. Because if he just grabbed it, the tornado would have hit him, and it would have dispelled, and then he would have been a goner for sure. But it's just a little bit sad he had to turn around and throw down that tornado to defend himself from the pounce. So we do have Alliance right now. Looks like they're going to group up a little bit in this bottom lane. They're doing a good job controlling towers so far, but they're also not being overly aggressive, and maybe that just leads down to, well, Blink Dagger is going to be the item choice of Loda, by the way. So
yeah, I was watching him with his 2100. I don't understand it. It's good initiation, but is it enough damage? That's the only problem I have. Is it enough damage? I guess if you're going against a Bat Rider, he's not going to have too much HP, and you can always go in. But I just feel like, and Loda is their only. Well, as long as this game Loda is not kind of their only carry, they still have S4 as a semi carry, and then Bulldog as a semi carry as too. Because even if he's only going mech on Bulldog, he can still dish out a ton of damage if he gets his static link off.
Right. That's the one thing, really nice thing about Razor. Hold up. He's going to get caught, pulled back by Bat Rider as much as possible. Rise, he's forced to use his ultimate here. Good disruption, though. EGM with the save. Now Admiral Bulldog going to come back in, be able to save himself a little bit, trying to just walk away. Troll is on pursuit. We also have Unicorn who's going to get caught out by Lotus rotation over, and Bulldog will walk away. They actually trade a support for a support, EGM gladly giving up his life for their offlaner.
Lich ulti's down, though. That's not good. They cast the tornado and the Lich ulti at the same time, so basically they got nullified. That was unfortunate during that fight. One good thing is that they were denied this tower. They denied top tower, so they're actually kind of coming out ahead. But right now they don't have a Roshan lineup. That's the only problem I have for Alliance. They have no Roshan lineup, and MYM they do. That's the one. That's the one bad thing is that if they were on Dire, they might be taking Roshans, but luckily they're on Radiant side, and they almost had the BKB done on Rise, and once that happens, I don't know. Like you said, that was a good disruption that fight, but it was enough to save them. I was surprised it was only 1-for-1, and maybe now they'll probably Alliance know that they need to do something, and with this mech done on Bulldog, maybe they'll find some room. Bottom lane.
Yeah, they just have to be so aggressive because I don't know about you, but I don't really give them the late game. Mainly because it's like I don't feel the Razor is going to be as useful as the Bat Rider, and the Enchantress is also really good going into the late game, especially with that Troll Aura. Ace, he's going to run right into all of Alliance here. He's going to grab Ake. Also doing a lot of damage here to Loda. He's taking a lot of that fire damage. Now going to pop his ultimate. There comes Bulldog doing a good amount of damage. Tornado, EMP going to go out. Bursting down a lot of MYM. S4 moving aggressively in, but Bulldog, he's taking a lot of damage away from Link. He's trying to get that extra bit of space for Staff, not a time, as the Link does break. But we still have that troll trying to make his way out. Rise wanted to be able to help out his buddy, but nothing he could do as Bulldog just chases him down. A 1-for-3 exchange so far, and Loda with the Blink Dagger forward. They will find Rise, and that Rise trying to pop his ultimate here, but he's not going to get off in time. Cold Snap is enough, and Bulldog gets a double kill, so Alliance getting aggressive just at the perfect time to secure themselves a big team fight, and now probably turn this into some more map control.
Kind of goes back to the troll, actually. He maxed forever. If he actually maxed his Berserker Rage, maybe he could have got away with the movement speed, because he's lacking 30 movement speed, which he'd only be down maybe 10 or 20 behind Bulldog. Could have, oh no, and they're going to lose more here.
Ace getting caught out as he teleports in. This is going to be, I mean, I felt it was already a goner tower. I'm not sure why he would even think about trying to defend it.
I mean, there's, I don't know. There's no point in defending that tower when when everybody's not going to be up. When you're fighting a 4v, at most it would have been a 4v3, 4v4, and you still have no BKB on your SF. But going back to that fight, I mean, I love that Centaur stun. I thought they were going to clean it up, but it was good disruption again by EGM, and they, I don't know. Yeah. I just thought, I feel like MYM should be winning these team fights, but they're not. So it's kind of like mind-boggling. There was no Lich ulti there. And
yeah, there have been so many team fights that I like, as I'm watching it go down, I'm like, MYM will do well. And then Alliance just pull out some little move. Like that whole entire fight started off with both Ake and Loda going down to below half health from solely the Batrider and the rest of the team coming in. Then we had that good Centaur stomp, all those other things, and they still couldn't make it worth it. Now, Alliance, I feel they do have the stronger early game lineup right now, at least until the BKBs are up for MYM. Like, once the BKBs are up for Troll as well as the SF, that's going to be a lot. Oh, Rise, he's getting caught by Loda here, trying to burst him down real quickly. The ultimate going off, chasing away Loda, and he's just going to simply use that Shadow Dance. Now Unicorn zapping away a lot of that damage. Bulldog trying to chase him into the Tier 1 tower, but Ace comes in, tries to grab him, but that Unstable Concurrence is doing so much. Chain Frost bouncing back and forth to the team. Oh no, they're copping it all over the place. Keeps on bouncing. Now Crit may get caught out. Disruption goes down on Link. He's trying to get away, but he doesn't have that BKB, meaning he's just going to be held up by crowd control. And now Crit's on his way out. S4 is going to catch him with that small bit of a stun, and that's going to be enough to secure the kill. Mega kill streak now going the way of S4. 4 heroes down for MYM, and it seems Alliance have hit their stride at the perfect time.
And they're just rolling, and they still haven't gotten any space to farm those BKBs. Rise finally picks it up, and it just kind of goes back to 2 fights before when they were on, both teams were on even ground, and it's just going the way of Alliance, both team, the last 3 team fights. And with this, I think they're in a really good position since they have just picked up Sheep on S4, and I don't know, I'm trying to figure out what MYM can do. They need to maybe sneak a Roshan or something, but one thing that's really hurting them is actually this no progression of 4 staff on this Batrider. It's 22 minutes in. That's hurting them a lot too.
Oh yeah, especially when he keeps trying to grab Bulldog, and he's just wrecked by that Unstable Concurrent. We have 2 seconds of pretty much you not moving. It's that much of a movement speed slow that you're not going anywhere. So without a 4 staff, he's not really pulling that Razor anyway. He's just kind of holding him for a little bit. So he really, you're right, he really needs that. They need the BKBs, they need their 4 staffs, and I felt like with the early game, the way it went, they should have been able to pick it up by now. But Alliance are getting very, very aggressive and just continuing to shut down those items as much as possible.
And Ace went back for the Tranquil Boots. He decides he needs movement speed. You need some extra movement speed, but it obviously gets canceled. And now they have all the map control in the world, though, for Alliance. They're just going to be able to do Roshan here soon. And there's nothing that MYM can do to stop them, actually.
Yeah, full Scotty was finished up by Loda. Take a look at that gold graph. It's over, sitting about that 12,000 mark right now, and over a 12,000 experience lead. So Alliance definitely have a big control of this game. As you can see, the top 3 net worth has all been Alliance members over the last 5 to even 7 minutes, and it's only been growing more and more and more. As hell, even Bulldog has a good 1,000 gold over this SF. S4 coming in. He does have a sight device. He's going to grab all of them. 3 teleports canceled, and S4 is just going to be ensured this is going to be cleanup. Rise now trying to lock down that ultimate, is going to start going in. Bulldog already sapping away that extra bit of damage. He's just man fighting up against Rise, and there's nothing Rise can do. Loda and him will be able to finish off. Meanwhile, EGM as well as S4 chase down the rest of the heroes, the Enchantress as well as the Rubik, man. S4, that was such a beautiful play. Tornado to grab 2 teleports, and the Sight device to stop the SF. What a play, man. He just got 3 kills for his team all by himself.
They just overextended too long and stayed way too long in the bottom lane. Since they lost those last 2-3 team fights, you cannot be pushing outside your base too aggressively like this and trying to take this tier 1 tower. But they did, and they paid for it. Even with this, I mean, they have 2 kind of good. They have 1 good semi carry and 1 good hard carry with Shadow Fiend, but they're not going to be doing anything with one of them. And Link's actually going to get caught out by S4. He still has his Hex, and I don't know.
Simple, easy kill.
Yeah.
Well, he does have actually a lot of magic sticks, and he's going to slow down S4 a little bit, but man, he's a maxed out Wex Invoker. I don't think you can play the chase game for too long. Now turn around, whirling axes with Ace. They're going to try and beat him down. He's going to need some lucky bashes here. S4 will fall, as he didn't have anybody to be able to help him out. I thought maybe Ake would have been able to catch up by then, but he stops and farms up middle lane. Who can blame him, man? He's got an Aghanims already.
They don't have anything to actually combo with in this game.
Yeah.
So we won't probably seeing the infinite bounces. Maybe you should test them on the creeps for us to see if it's bugged again. Or not
the
again.
ancient stack.
Yeah, or the golems.
Take away the ancient stack here from away from MYM, make it so they can pretty much never go in without copping some damage. I like that idea. I mean, honestly, I really did not think that Aghanims upgrade. I thought it was all about the frost armor. That buff. I really saw the Aghanims upgrade for Lich just being the chance of you getting 10 bounces is pretty insane. Like, that is a really good situation. Any more than that is just kind of impossible.
He's doing it. I'm a genius.
Oh my god, he did it.
I'm a genius. I'm a genius.
The infinite bouncing chain frost.
My eyes are actually going blind, dude. Dude, this
yeah,
is like
he gets vision.
Does he gets vision? That's imbalanced, Joe.
No, he doesn't.
I don't know. It keeps on popping up.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, it's totally vision. It's totally vision for him.
That's... Alright, this is going to be annoying.
Flashing vision of that clutch area.
Blind.
All right, well, let's watch instead. Let's watch MYM slay Roshan as they're going to use the Troll Ultimate. I'm sure Alliance know because they just heard a Troll Ultimate being used, but they're just going to 5-man down straight through the top lane and force back MYM. Hell, even with an Aegis, I still think Alliance have such a gross lead right now that it should be a pretty easy team fight for them. But we'll see. Now, Loda already jumping in on Link. He does have that Aegis. He's going to let it burn. He's going to save his BKB for the second life. Now, Rise, he's forced to pop his BKB. Needs that extra bit of mana. Ace was able to grab S4, but the Tornado holds him up a little bit. Now, good disruption by EGM, saving his ally a little bit more. Unicorn going to work with those impetus shots. Bulldog's going to have to back out, and S4 will fall. We do have Loda's already pick up a mega kill streak in backside of the base, as no one really wants to go on this guy. He's got so much survivability, but finally, he's going to fall. He goes down. Link picks up a double kill. Crit trying to get away, but last hit will be secured by Bulldog. And Alliance backing up. They've lost 2 members in exchange for 3, and the Aegis now going to go in for more. Bulldog getting low, but a Eul's Scepter goes down, and Link's not going to have any damage. Then Pettis shot, 1 more hit, Tower will secure it. And the question is, Enchantress, no. I was going to say, will Enchantress be able to get out? No, just gets bursted down real quickly by Ake, who now has another Chain Frost.
Yeah, I was about to say, just in time for the Lich ulti to be up.
Does he go back and do it again? He's doing it again.
He's doing it again.
You probably have constant vision now. Now it's gonna be practically not blinking. You got 2 different chain frosts.
Let's see if he synced it. Yeah.
Well, he's actually got vision now, so
it's unsynced, so it's always gonna have vision.
Well, he's also got that ward down, but yeah, you're right. So it's no longer constant epilepsy. You can see a little bit of the effect right here.
Now this is a strobe light, dude. This is we can make a movie here. You want to go make it? Dude, that one golem's moving too.
Add a little bit of techno music. Throw down some acid. You're all good to go. Look at EGM. He's trying to bait it into Grit. Grit, no. He's going to start cupping Chain Frost. Where are the bounces? Finally, he gets into Grit. He's trying to get away. Oh, my God. What a brilliant play from EGM. Wait.
It still went back.
It bounced to him? Are you kidding me? Loda now jumping in. He blinks forward onto Ace. He's going to try and burst him around real quickly, and MYM can do little to stop this. Shadow Dance is popped, but Loda will intercept him eventually. Chain Frost goes down. Now it's going to start bouncing around. A lot of creeps here. Rise pops his BKB. Him and Link both sharing the Chain Frost, and finally it will die out. Alliance now the ultimate being popped. They're going to run right into it, but SF, he's so weak, man. It just does very, very minimal damage. Loda was able to finish off the troll. Meanwhile, Unicorn will fall over here as the rest of Alliance are chasing him down. Poor Ace can do nothing to save his ally. Well, once again, he's going to try and trap Bulldog. Double force staff over. Tower hits. All right. Bulldog falls. Now Crit is actually going to be able to grab S4. He has a tornado to hold him up a little bit longer, but he doesn't have any extra nukes, and that's where Ace comes in. Ghost Walk being popped, and they don't have any vision. S4 is alive inside the base. Now Crit's going to fall as Loda blinks in. Pops him real quickly. Ace trying to get away, but he's turned into a little piggy. Force staff over the cliff and gets into his fountain. Loda now trying to get out. The buyback from SF getting close enough, but Shadow Dance is up. And next thing you know, Loda's going to be full health. There's now 3 of them.
And EGM wants a piece of this action. Crit's not going to go down. Yeah, he's going to go down. Ultied.
EGM trying to get away. Ace catching up to him, so it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade here. Support for a support.
There's 3 of these now.
There is. Ake is not using Chain Frost hardly at all on the enemy team. And he will fall here. But 3 Chain Frosts on the Ancients. 1 Chain Frost has been used on MYM since the Aghanims upgrade. I'm lost it, man. I've lost it. I'm just sitting here watching the Chain Frost.
I'm not even gonna watch the game. I'm gonna leave my monitor on. It's like lightning bolts are coming down from heaven now. Cause it's just looks like if you zoom all the ways in, it looks like lightning bolts from like Zeus are just raining down now. And there's like ice balls just going way.
Golems just hugging each other. What's happening to us?
Oh, they're playing skee-ball.
Oh, man. Alliance not treating this game with the utmost seriousness. Right now, 32 minutes in, 21-34, but right now, Alliance have such a huge lead. They're still holding on to about a 15,000 gold lead and over a 20,000 experience lead. They've got everything they need to take the base. They just haven't really committed. They've dived the fountain a lot. S4. Yeah, he's going to get caught out now and quickly taken out. If they make too many misplays like this, it could be that MYM finally start making a comeback.
And
the Unicorn, though, is going to fall as Bulldog gets nice and close, starts sapping away all of that damage. And he will go down to EGM's last hit with the Purge.
Maybe they're just waiting for EGM to get his eggs so they can see what it does. I'm curious to see what it does too. I read the changelog. It gives you maybe 2 of the demonic purges or something within like 40 seconds. It could be really good against 2 semi-carries, which they have. You can just like purge them all. They can't do anything in fights.
Yeah, or just counter like 1 like melee carry for a really long time in a team fight. He just doesn't move. He just doesn't move at all in a team fight.
Yeah,
because basically they have
be fun to play against the Nyx. I mean, Nyx versus Shadow Demon is annoying enough, but then if you have 2 purges, you're not going anywhere.
Every team fight. I mean, they both have a 40-second cooldown, so every team fight you'd be able to throw down 2 different purges, and that's like practically 10 seconds of slow, right? 5-second duration. Yep. That is just ridiculous. Combine that with like an Aghanim's Viper. Viper just sits there crying all day.
I mean, I think the only thing to counter that is probably force staffs on your carries. And
don't get close. Don't. Oh, you think he's gonna try and like drag it away? He's trying to get close enough to drag the Chain Frost bounces away.
It's not gonna work. There's too many.
Yeah, because what happens if he just gets a little bit unlucky and all 3 of them just shoot at him all at once? You know,
you should get a cloak. If he had a cloak, then I think he'd be fine. As long as you don't pull it, you could have the BKB users pull it.
Yeah, that's still though. You're probably like, it's gonna take so much effort to actually pull all 3 of them. It's gonna take so much time.
This. I'm so confused, Ice Frog. What are you doing? Like, are you like sitting here?
Whoa.
Suffer.
Listen, the Aghanim's Chain Frost on Ancients, not quite as big of a deal as the fact that we can't actually have the teams play Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit is banned right now for this tournament until it gets hotfixed. I'm sure you've heard about that one,
yeah,
Rio.
I know.
For those of you guys who don't know, if Vengeful Spirit right now dies to anything but heroes, the game just straight up crashes. Just dies.
Yeah, creeps, towers, buildings,
neutrals,
Roshan.
anything.
I don't know about Roshan actually. Should be probably.
I'm sure it is. Alliance finally doing a little bit of tower pushing. The first tier 3 will fall. Even though they've been in this base for the last like 10 minutes, they've just been like diving for tier 4s and getting kills.
Yeah,
instead of actually hitting buildings.
I didn't think they... Oh, my bad.
All about objectives. Bulldog comes in, Loda real quickly gonna burst down Unicorn, he falls, Link trying to beat up Bulldog though, getting those chain bosses, but he disappears through the disruption. Rise gets off his ultimate, 2 heroes gonna fall right next to each other, Loda's still staying alive, Rise doesn't have the extra bit of passive nuke to throw down, his passive will go off at the end as he dies and will claim the kill on Loda, but S4 and the 2 supports in the back, they're perfectly fine, they're just gonna beat down this melee Rax with nothing but Ace, who is currently too low health to try and provide any sort of interception to this push.
I don't know what the static Link went on that fight, if it was either the Shadow Fiend or Link, but I think it was probably on him, and that did a lot of work with Loda going in. I'm surprised Loda went down with all the AXP, but the good ulti from the Shadow Fiend brought Loda down pretty much to nothing, and eventually he went down, but that Chain Frost actually went on forever until the very end, until the very last creep, and that's misclick by you, Ace.
Ace didn't grab him. S4 was able to get off the Scythe of Ice in time. He's going to be able to force staff himself away from that EMP, and that's probably for the best, as he would have gone down, I think, to the extra bit of damage. So Alliance just going to back up. Oh, no. Ake, what are you doing, buddy? He just used Chain Frost in the middle lane. Why you no do Ancients? I want to see like 10 stacks. 10 stacks of just pure Chain Frost goodness.
Let's see. Actually, if you did it on your own Ancient stack, you'd have to clear it. Yeah, it would do nothing, actually. It would just be... You'd just have to kill the Ancients, and then eventually it'd just go away.
Yeah, but,
about that.
At the same time, imagine this defense mechanism, right? Anytime you're in this area and you're in trouble, you just deck into the Ancient area, right? You just dick into this area, and they have to run into all the Chain Frost. Easy defense. It's like a fountain, man. It's like a fountain.
You know what they should do? Alliance should kill all these creeps and just have 2 left. Wait, what?
Oh, somebody dragged one. They
no.
They dragged 2.
Oh yeah, Ace dragged 2. I was looking at his HP. I was like, it's weird.
Maybe they'll finally have access to this Ancient stack again. It has been denied to them for so long. He's going to go in, try and clean up the last one. Meanwhile, Roshan is taken down. We do have Aegis going to be picked up by Loda, who's currently rocking a butterfly as, what's that?
It went back. He got it, he pulled it, but it went back to the Ancients.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, that's the difficult thing.
I don't even understand how the other 2 got. I was like watching it the whole time, actually. And I don't know.
Just not watching the game at all, were you?
Nope.
I don't blame you, man. If I wasn't the cameraman, I would be focused.
I don't have to be. Yeah, I can just.
I keep on looking at it, man. I don't really care that much. I'm gonna like keep on it, just keep on bouncing, looking at it, showing the viewers. I'm sure they're tired of it by now. Unicorn now gonna be held up, just real easy. We do have Mjolnir that was grabbed by S4 earlier, and Pounce was stolen by Rubik. Thank you, Val, for that that extra bit of obsing that we get now. Mid-Rax will fall. They should be the end of the game sometime soon. We do have a little bit of split push going down by Link, but Alliance, they're just so far ahead they can easily deal with this. Now we have a refresher up by Ake, so he's got double Chain Frost as soon as the refresher gets here. And maybe they can do a little bit of fountain farming with that. Rise, he pops his BKB, gonna let loose. The ultimate gets interrupted by the Chain Frost. Still gonna be able to get it off though, but Bulldog has stolen a large share of his damage. Ruben's gonna fall, gets bashed up. Bulldog looks like he may fall, but the heal scepter goes down in time, and Bulldog able to walk away, and it's gonna be Link instead who's gonna fall as EGM aggressively moves forward. Loda able to clean up a couple of heroes, now mass buybacks, but the racks is gonna go down soon. Alliance, Bulldog trying to get away with that extra bit of movement speed. Disruption, just a little bit extra help, I guess. Link will fall. Rise doesn't have a BKB to defend himself. All 3 racks are down, and Alliance will finally end this game that has pretty much been done for the last 15 minutes at least.
I agree, and it's just they just let it go on a little too long, and they're just having some fun, testing out maybe the new Shadow Demon eggs and
They're gonna go for
eggs.
oh no! Don't GG out! Don't GG out! They want to fountain farm you. They wanted to use the Chain Frost infinite bounces inside the fountain.
Too bad they're all dead.
Too bad they're all dead.
Too bad. So sad.
All right, well, this is only the first game of today. We got a 2-game series, so we have another match between Alliance versus MYM, and after that, we have Evil Geniuses who are going to be facing up against Relax. You are doing fine. So, a lot of matches here today on the Dota 2 Champions League Season 3. And after a short little break, we'll be back with Alliance versus MYM Game 2. And yes, I actually just got word on my Twitter that apparently the Vengeful Spirit bug has been fixed. So, awesome. So, new patch, real quickly. We'll download it, get back into Game 2, and start this thing.
Check this out.
You know how I do.
Sweat, baby, sex is a Texas. Drop me and you do the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. So put your hands down my pants and I'll bet you feel nuts. Yes, I'm Cisco, yes, I'm Ebert, and you're getting 2 thumbs up. You've had enough of 2 and touch. You want it rough, you're out of bounds. I want you smothered, want you covered like my Waffle House hash browns. Come with looking at the next, never reaching apex. Just like the rolls up, you are inclined to make me rise an hour early, just like daylight savings time. Do it now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Getting horny now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. You and me, baby, feet in the air. Rock to the beat and rock to the floor. Just wind up your body like you're on the show. Jump up to the beat, jump up. Everybody throw your hands up in the air. Spread the music everywhere from New York City to Bombay. Feel the bass and let your body swing. Set your mind free, let's get dancing. Gonna body to the music, pump it. Step on the dance floor, check how we blessing. To the top, to the tip, to the top. Just knock to the boom like Jerry and Tom. To the right, to the left and right. Gonna wander around like Mickey the Mouse.
Feel the rhythm of the music and the passion of the heat. The heat, the heat, and the passion of the heat. Feel the rhythm of the music and the passion of the heat. The heat, the heat, and the passion of the heat. Tonight's the nighttime is right. Me and my girls feel alright. We wear sunglasses at night and dance until the sunlight. Let's kick the whole mini bar and hit the damn bullet bar. Let's party hard, lose control. Tonight we get on the floor. Tonight's the night. Here we go. Tonight we turn up the bass. Let's fly high up into space. We're superstars day and night. No doubt we are the highlights. We take so many hot shots and maxing on credit cards. Let's dance on all tabletops. Now come on, let's break some laws. Tonight's the night. Here we go.
Feel 10 feet high, waiting for the ride, holding on to every word you whispered to me tonight, staring in your eyes, you're everything I always dreamt of. I know what you meant, love. I wanna live in your heart, I wanna be on your mind, I wanna play the lead part with you all of the time. I wanna give it a shot, you wanna give it a try. Let's take it right to the top of it all, you and I, and I, and I, and I, and I, and I.
You got me addicted, yeah. By the way you put it on me tonight.
Yo, check this out.
You know how I do.